Praise the Lord. Finally, there is proof that God is real. Thank fuck for this. It is the final AEW Rampage of 2022. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. You're here for the Rampage review. Finally, thank God it's the last Rampage review that I will be doing in 2022. I've done way too many this year. I kind of just wish this show would get cancelled. I mean, I wish AEW in general would get cancelled, but at least I'll give Dynamite some credit. Like, at least sometimes on Dynamite there might be something worthwhile watching. Rampage is absolutely atrocious, but they seem to think by sticking Jon Moxley on it every week, it's going to make it great. It's not. It's fucking shit. With Moxley or without Moxley, this show absolutely sucks. Just look at these two main events. Hold on a minute. Let's be serious here. You go from SmackDown, you give John Cena in the main event. John fucking Cena, the 16-time world champion. Arguably one of the four guys on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling, right? Or wrestling? Wrestling. And then you go from Cena to, what, Swerve Strickland and Wheeler Yuta? Are we serious here? I mean, honestly, how can two main events, the golfing class, man, the comparison between these, it's embarrassing, man. And Moxley's cutting a promo saying that AEW is like the major leagues. No, mate, it's not the major leagues, it's not even the minor leagues. You're not even in a fucking league. This ain't a league. This is a circus, right? This is a circus that's been kept alive by Tony Khan's dad's money, and the sooner he pulls the plug, man, the better. This show from start to finish was garbage. It's like 4:15 in the morning, so I'd like to see someone else do a better job of sitting up and watching Rampage and trying to talk about it. So yeah, hopefully I will not slur any more bloody words for the remainder of this review. But here we go. I need to take a drink of my Pepsi Max first, and I'm not trying to get a sponsor here by Pepsi or by CM Punk, but I am thirsty, so I will take a drink. And on that note, guys, let's go. Match number 1. AEW All-Atlantic title matches. Orange Cassidy, the champion, versus Trent of Best Friends. So he's taking on his stablemate here, and it's not because they're in a team, but it's because it's Trent fucking Beretta. Come on. It's one half of Best Friends. It's one of the guys that gets his mum to drop him off at the fucking arena. What chance does Trent have of beating Orange Cassidy? Absolutely no chance. Waste of time. Oh, why have this match? Seriously. Why have this? And there was a spinning tombstone in the match, and there was still a kick out. I mean, are you serious? Fucking stealing Undertaker's move, and you have the audacity to actually like kick out of it. Embarrassing. And then Orange Cassidy wins with an orange punch, one of the worst finishing maneuvers you will ever see, and that somehow retains him the belt every single week. So there you go. Best friends. Are they still best friends? Who knows? Then we get Sting and Darby Allin in the back. Darby wants to know if Sting believes in him. Sting says Darby shouldn't care if he believes in him or not. He needs to shut up and win. So looks like we've got a little bit of friction here between Sting and Darby. And please, for the love of God, can we split these two up? I mean, how long has Sting got left? Not long in wrestling. Can we at least have Sting have a good year or two before he fucking hangs up the boots? Why is he Darby Allin's lackey? I mean, they've got zero in common apart from the fact they both wear face paint. And that's a garbage reason to have Sting as like this father figure to Darby Allin. Fuck Darby Allin. He's 150 pounds, skinny jean, tight wearing, emo looking fucker. Why is Sting teaming with this guy? It's a waste of time. Put Sting in the title picture. Give Sting main events. Don't be bloody teaming him up with Darby Allin, a guy coming out on a skateboard. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I've seen tougher emos at the local park, man. Drinking buckfast. But anyway, let's move on to match number 2. Kip Sabian versus Atiba. What? Kip Sabian versus Atiba. Who the fuck's Atiba? Who is Atiba? Kip Sabian wins in like 10 seconds with a Superman punch. Honestly, this sucks. Apparently 10, aka Preston Vance, is a new name now. He's going by Pero. But who cares? Then we got a Moxley promo with Tony Schiavone. Moxley, this is the point where he says that AEW is the major leagues. He says he doesn't care about injuries. He says this company doesn't care about protecting athletes. Again, this was a shot at WWE. This was another dig at WWE. And what Moxley's essentially saying is, yeah, AEW is unsafe. We don't give a fuck if you're hurt. We don't give a shit if you get concussions, because we don't care about the safety of athletes. So embarrassing, you know. Again, it's another attempt to take a shot at WWE, and mate, who cares? SmackDown literally just had John Cena. What did AEW Rampage have? Fucking nothing. Best friends, Swerve Strickland. Are you shitting me? And you're taking a shot at WWE? Mate, WWE can't even fucking hear you. They also had like a promo, not a promo package, but they had like a wee picture of Don West. So yeah, rest in peace, Don West. WWE just kind of like mentioned it slightly, but obviously WWE need to try and, you know, outdo WWE or whatever. So they, you know, they actually put up like a picture of Don West and stuff on the Titantron. But yeah, rest in peace, Don West. Then what do we have after that? We had the AEW TBS title match, Jade Cargill versus Kiera Hogan. I don't know if this was for the belt or not. I think it was for the belt. Either way, belt or no belt, we knew that Jade Cargill was never going to lose this match, was she? Of course she wasn't. It's fuck's sake. Jade Cargill wins, beats a member of the Baddies, beats Kiera Hogan. Again, just who cares? Nobody cares. Then we do the whole... It's Wheeler Yuta versus Swerve Strickland in the main event. Mark Henry's like, it is time for your main event. So they do the whole backstage thing. Mark Henry asks Wheeler Yuta a question, but Wheeler Yuta's not even allowed to answer it. John Moxley standing beside him, and he answers it for him because Wheeler Yuta can't talk. How embarrassing, man. How embarrassing. Then when Wheeler Yuta does talk, it sounds horrible, and then you can understand why Moxley was cutting the promo for him. We also got Smart Mac Sterling backstage. He said he's tired of seeing Daniel Bryan. And next week, they booked Tony Nese, the premier athlete, versus Daniel. I mean, imagine calling Tony Nese a premier athlete, man. Fucking hell. What a stretch that is. So next week, we're getting Tony Nese versus Daniel Bryan. And the crazy thing is, AEW actually believe, like, Tony Nese versus Daniel Bryan is a huge match, when in reality, it's a fucking match that no one cares about. That will not put one butt in a seat, man. I'm telling you right now. Then in the main event, Wheeler Yuta versus Swerve Strickland again. How can you care about this? On the other show, on the show that AEW say is inferior, we just seen John Cena in the main event, and they're trying to counter that with Wheeler Yuta versus Swerve Strickland. Absolutely garbage. Swerve Strickland wins. I could have swore they said this match was for the title, but yeah, Swerve Strickland wins with a JML driver, and it just looks like Kenny Omega's finisher. But yeah, when Swerve Strickland got the win, he didn't win the title, he just won the match. So I'm a little bit surprised that we don't have a new champion here. I could have swore this was for the belt, but no, apparently not. Swerve Strickland wins, and that is it, guys. Like, this was a shit episode of Rampage. If you're expecting a massive review, then I'm sorry to disappoint, but yeah, no, this absolutely sucked. Also, there was a wee thing about Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker taking on Saraya and a partner of her choice in 2 weeks' time. I mean, who cares? Honestly, no one cares. This show sucked. Rampage sucks. It's the worst wrestling show of the year, hands down. And yeah, I'm glad that I no longer have to watch this in 2022. So yeah, that's my comments, guys. I'm fucking wrecked here. I don't even have the energy to rant on it. It was just a really bad show. There's nothing to rant on, you know. There was nothing happened. It was just garbage. Just a bunch of jobbers, really. Opening match, best friends, retarded. Last match, Wheeler Yuta versus Swerve Strickland. You can try and push Wheeler Yuta as this badass, he's a member of the Blackpool Combat. He's a nothing. He's a nobody. Swerve Strickland, just another guy on the roster. There was nothing about Kip Sabian versus a guy that I've never even seen before, and he beat him in 10 seconds. And then Kiera Hogan of all, as if Kiera Hogan ever had a chance of, you know, beating Jade Cargill. Seriously, Jade Cargill is undefeated. She's took on better women than Kiera Hogan and beat them. So she was never going to lose this match. Again, typical Rampage, where it's just fucking jobber matches, squash matches, and people. There is no main eventers on AEW, but fuck me, they could at least try and put on a better card than this. That's it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm going to give it a 0 out of 10. It really was that bad. There's no positives to take from this show. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. So let's get a 0 out of 10, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Of course, until then, though, peace.